So what kind of predictive tools are available for earthquakes like we have in New Madrid? Probably back in the 1970s, there was a lot of optimism that geologists and seismologists were going to be able to predict earthquakes. But since that time, there were things like looking at change in radon levels, change in chemistry of the groundwater, and change in seismic wave velocities. All kind of things were looked at, and we thought we had some good leads on being able to predict earthquakes. But since that time, we've just had very little success in predicting earthquakes. So we really can't predict earthquakes. If someone tells you, they can predict an earthquake, don't believe me. You got to be able to predict, the location, the time, the magnitude, and that really can't be done. So really, what we've gone to more is like an earthquake forecasting, kind of like weather forecasting, and they'll even have earthquake forecasts in California. They don't give you too much information, but there are certain areas in California that are more likely to have earthquakes than others, and they'll give you a forecast. Like right in the New Madrid seismic zone, I mentioned that these large earthquakes, like we had back in 1811, 1812, they're probably, a forecast for them is that we have maybe a 7 to 10% chance of one of those earthquakes in the next 50 years. So we can give kind of those kind of forecasts. So we can't predict earthquakes, but certainly, and then the smaller magnitude earthquakes, the magnitude 6, the magnitude 5s, they have much more likely chance of occurring in over a shorter period of time. So right now there's a lot of research going into that area, but I don't think we're going to predict earthquakes anytime soon.
Yes.